Hi everyone. We're gonna get started in just a minute. Today I am gonna ask you all to either get a band, a towel, something on the longer end. We're gonna use it to cool down. You're not gonna need it until the end, so don't worry about it. It can be like a sheet, some string, I don't know, something like that. You could take your bed sheet off if you want. Today we're gonna be flowing for about 40 minutes, so set your space. We'll get started here shortly. Yeah. Change it up, something different. Why not? Why not? Hopefully you don't have to like strip your bed to get it put back. I don't know. It's so much work. Yeah. Let's do it. Always ready to just dive right in. Let's go. Alrighty, Alchemy Anywhere, welcome in. I'm Coach Maytal. I'll be guiding you through today's flow. As I said before, it'll be about 40 minutes. Today we're going to do a lot of balancing, a lot of flowing. So as always, if you fall out, just get back in. This is just time to carve out for you, slow things down, cool things down, get a little laugh in, stretch it out. As I said before, if you have a band, if you have a towel, something that we can use on the back end to just stretch things out, please bring that along. Water as normal, any additional beverage, whatever you need. As guidance, we are going to have two lovely athletes join us. So look up at the front if you have any questions or you don't know what we're doing. I'll talk you through it. They'll move through it. Let's welcome them in. Ian and Denise, come on in. Alrighty. Okay, crew, we're going to start in standing at attention pose. So bring your feet to touch. Arms come long and loose by your sides. Blink your eyes closed. We'll transition here by taking 3 breaths all together. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Drop one ear to one shoulder and then over to the other side, adding in some circles in both directions. Take another big breath in, big breath out, release. Roll your shoulders up to your ears and fall down your back. Do that a few times, rotating forwards and backwards. Add in some wrist circles by your sides, rotating in both directions. Play with making a fist and then releasing. Take another big breath in and a big breath out. Blink your eyes open, mountain pose. Arms reach up overhead, biceps by the ears. Let your shoulders fall down your back. Rotate your pinkies forward. Open arm twist. Right arm reaches towards the back of the room. Left arm forward. Scoot your right hip forward. We're finding length, fingertip to fingertip. One-legged mountain pose. Right knee comes up as we come back to center. Lift tall. Find your balance. Yes. Then we're going to drop into a star pose. So open up towards the right side of your space. Wide-legged forward fold. Point your toes towards the side of your space and hinge on down. Keep a slight bend through your knees. Feel free to just let your arms hang. We can walk them side to side, front to back. Think about releasing tension through the lower back, through the neck. Shaking your head yes, shaking your head no. Low lunge, hands frame your left foot. Forward fold, right foot comes to meet the left. Stand tall, mountain pose. Arms come back up overhead. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Open arm twist, left arm reaches towards the back of the room. Yes, gaze over your left shoulder. One-legged mountain pose, left knee lifts. Hold, find your balance here. Star pose. Open up, big step out, wide-legged forward fold, hinge on down. Again, we're pointing our toes towards the left side of the mat. Yeah, take some movement, whatever feels good. Release through the neck, no need to hold it up. We're moving side to side, forwards, backwards. You might play with moving lateral lunge from side to side, dropping your hips to one side, and then over to the other. We're just starting to notice what's going on in our body. We're waking it up. We're getting some movement. Low lunge, hands frame your right foot. Forward fold, left foot comes to meet. Yeah, and then we're gonna move into 5 slow crouch and curls. So drop your hips low, and then extend your hips high. Yeah, go at your own pace, dropping your hips, lifting them high. You might hold at the bottom, you might hold at the top. This is different than in our wide-legged forward fold. We're still stretching out through the hamstrings, through the back. Nice work. High plank, plant your hands, step your feet back and hold. Shoulders stacked directly over your wrists. Straight line shoulders, hips to ankles. Let's get some movement. Let's start to wake up through the ankles, through the wrists, through the shoulders. You might move forwards and backwards, side to side. Yeah. Think about pulling your belly towards your spine or staying parallel towards the ground. Beautiful work. Tabletop, drop down, hands and knees. Take a few rounds of cat and cow. No set number here. Dropping your belly, arching your spine. We're moving through different rotations of the spine. Just noticing. You might shift your hips back towards your heels as you're moving through. You might flip your grip, pointing your toes or your fingers towards your toes. Yeah. Come back to stillness. High plank, lift up. Knees come off the ground. Low plank, shift forward, bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Upward facing dog, flip your toes, press your chest forward, hold. Knees over your right shoulder and over your left. Do that one more time each side, gazing over the right and over the left. Downward facing dog, hips go high. First down dog here today. Let's just start to get comfortable with this position. Spread out through the fingertips. Your feet are hips width distance apart. Your hands are about shoulder width apart. So you might notice that you're more narrow through the feet than you are through the hands. Bend and extend through the knees. Let this be active. Yeah. There you go. High plank, shift forward. Down dog, shift back. That should be the length of your down dog. Yeah, we want to find a wide enough stance similar to our plank pose. Then slowly walk up to the top of your space, mountain pose. Arms come back up overhead. Hold. Chair pose. Shift your hips back. Glue your knees together. Your hands can reach up or they can be placed in front of your chest, whatever feels best on your body. See if you can dip just a little bit lower. Chair pose with airplane arms. Reach your arms back, palms face down. Yes. Beautiful work, everyone. Mountain pose, lift up. Release through the legs. Open arm twist, right arm reaches back. We've been here before. Actively pull your shoulder blades together. Yeah, there we go. One-legged mountain pose, right knee comes up. Hold, stick it. Star pose, open up, big step, wide-legged forward fold. Again, another opportunity here to stretch it out. Whatever you do, I want it to be different than the first time. So if that's windmills, you might plant one hand, lift up with the other arm. You might drop your hips side to side. Get creative here. Yeah, take this time to just kind of notice. Maybe you notice some tightness. Maybe you're like, I've never been looser. I don't know. Just tap into your body here. Low lunge towards the front of the room. Hands frame your left foot. Forward fold, right foot comes to meet it. Mountain pose, lift up. Open arm twist to the other side. Left arm reaches back. Big extension. One-legged mountain pose. Left knee comes up. Hold. Star pose. Open it up. Big step. Wide-legged forward fold. Drop it down. Yes. We're not gonna come here again, so take this opportunity here. Take what you need. Doesn't matter if it's different than the first 3 times, if it's the same. Just tap into what feels good for you here. Yes. Beautiful, everyone. Low lunge towards the front of the room. Hands frame that right foot. Forward fold. Come to center. Yeah, you've got 5 more crouch and curls. We're moving just a little bit faster here. We're still just flowing, but dropping your hips. Then lifting them high. There we go. High plank, plant your hands, step your feet back, and hold. We're just gonna hold here for a little bit. We're gonna fire it up. We're gonna bring some internal heat. There's something about core work that just builds it, you know? We're getting that fire going. No need to run it out. No need to do tons of strength. We're just holding. Yeah. And flow. Low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Hips go high. We've been here before, pedal it out. Bigger movement, bigger bends. You might play with dropping your heels from one side to the next. You might widen out your feet just to see how that opens up through the hip flexors. Yeah, all about creativity. Every day, definitely today. All right, walk up to the top of your space, y'all. Mountain pose. Arms come back up overhead. Chair pose, sink it back. Yes. Reach your hips as far back as you can. Drop them low. Chair pose with airplane arms. Reach your arms back. You're pulling your chest forward as you reach your hands towards the back of the room. Palms face down. Mountain pose. Arms come back up overhead. Open arm twist. Right arm reaches back. Yes, pull your right hip forward. And then just come up to a mountain pose. Arms come back up to center. Open arm twist to the other side. Yeah. Come back up to center. Let's do that one more time. Open arm twist to the right. Arms come level with one another. Back to center. Open arm twist towards the other side. Yeah. Mountain pose, arms reach up. Baby back bend, goal post your arms, squeeze your glutes. Forward fold, hinge on down. Ragdoll pose this time. Widen out your stance, opposite hand goes to opposite elbow, sway side to side. Yeah. Release tension through the neck. You might interlace your hands behind your neck to help guide the weight of your head down. Yeah. High plank, plant your hands, step your feet back. Wide runner's lunge. Right foot steps outside that right wrist. Take some hip grinds, get some movement here. We did a lot of work through the hamstrings. Now we want to get into those hip flexors just a little bit more. Yeah. You might drop your back knee, you might keep it elevated. You can use your right hand to push your right knee further out. There we go. Wherever you are, drop your left knee down to the ground, wide half splits. Shift your hips back in space. Straighten out through that right leg. Stay here, or you might floss back and forth between your wide runner's lunge and your half splits. Yes. There we go. High plank, plant your hands, step your feet back. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Wide runner's lunge on the left foot outside left wrist. Take what you need. Yeah. You might want to balance it out. You might notice maybe one side is tighter than the other, so you want to give it a little bit of love differently. Yeah. Wherever you are, drop your right knee down, wide half splits. Shift your hips back. Straighten out through the left leg. Yeah. Your chest comes over that left leg. Stay there or floss back and forth. High plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Low plank, shift forward. Upward facing dog, flip your toes, press your chest forward, gaze over your right shoulder, over your left. Downward facing dog. Hips go high. Y'all, we're gonna change it up. Three-legged down dog, right toes high. Low lunge, step your foot in between your hands. Listen closely, easy twist. Left hand plants, right hand goes high. Reach up, kind of like our open arm twist. We're finding length from fingertip to fingertip. Yes, but now we're feeling this in our right hip maybe. Revolved crescent, right arm reaches towards the back of the room, left arm forward. Find your balance. If you fall out of it, that's okay, we're just getting back into it. Yes, you're opening up your chest towards the right side of the room. Hold. Crescent lunge, square off towards the front of the room. Yes, we've got a 90-degree bend through that front leg. Back leg is long and straight. We're actively pushing our left heel towards the back of the room. We're pulling our arms back. There we go. Airplane arm lunge. We're reaching our arms towards the back of the room, 45-degree angle here. We've been in an airplane pose, but just a little bit differently because we were in that chair pose. Now we're gonna launch off airplane pose. Lift your left toes up. Point your left toes towards the ground. If you fall out, that's all right. Hold it here. Keep your chest parallel towards the ground. One-legged mountain pose. Ooh. Left knee comes up. Hold. Figure four, left ankle over that right knee. Shift your hips back. Hands can be wherever feels comfortable for you. There we go. You're gazing forward. Big opening through that left side. One-legged mountain pose. Lift up. That left knee stays. Lots of balancing here. We're gonna move into standing splits. Your hands frame your front foot. You're kicking your back leg up. Point your left toes down. Keep a slight bend through your right knee. Release through the neck. You're gazing towards your belly button. Yes. Now listen closely. We're gonna move into half moon. So right hand plants. We're opening up through the left hip. Left hand reaches. Yeah, you can use a prop if you have a block or if you have a water bottle. Lift up. We're not here for much longer. We're moving into warrior two in 3, 2, 1. Big step, drop step back. We're opening up. Find length fingertip to fingertip. Deep bend through that front knee. We're rotating our knee towards the right side of our space. So actively shift your knee out. Yes, extend. There we go. Beautiful, everyone. Triangle pose, straighten out through that front leg. Shift forward and down. Left arm reaches high. This should feel like a stretch through the left side body as well. Remember to keep a slight bend through the knee. We don't want to lock out. There we go. Low lunge, curl your hands around that front foot. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Hips go high. Bend and extend. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Three-legged down dog, left toes high. Low lunge, foot comes in between the hands. Easy twist. Right hand plants, left hand goes high. Open up, yes. Big, big expression here. Revolved crescent. Left arm reaches towards the back of the space. Right arm forward. I know this is challenging our balance. You've got this. Gaze wherever feels comfortable for you. Just hold on to it. Yes, beautiful work, everyone. Crescent lunge towards the front of the room, square off facing forward. Yes, check in. Make sure that your front knee is tracking a little bit to the left. Your back leg is long and straight. Hold here, airplane arm lunge. Arms reach back. Yes, gaze just right in front of your left foot. Beautiful, everyone. Airplane pose, launch off. Right foot lifts up. I know. If you're shaking, that's okay. Embrace it, hold on to it. Here we go, one-legged mountain pose in 3, 2, 1. Reach up. Wow, that transition's tough. That's okay, we're all falling out of it. Hopefully you're falling out of it and getting back into it at home. Figure 4, right ankle on top of that left knee. Shift your hips back and down. Remember, our arms can reach up. They can reach together, in between our chest, whatever feels good. Sink your hips low. This doesn't have to be the deepest that you've been. I just want you to tackle it. There we go, one-legged mountain pose. Right knee comes up. Hold, standing splits. Kick that right foot back. Beautiful. We can transition here slowly. We don't have to move for speed. I just want you to be intentional. I want you to notice where you feel in your body, what it feels in your body. Your right toes are pointing towards the ground. You're not holding weight in your neck, you're letting it fall down. Yes. Half moon, open up, left hand plants, right hand goes high. We're rotating, we're opening up through that right hip. Yes, right toes are pointing towards the right side of the room. Beautiful, everyone. Yes, warrior 2, big drop step back. Find your stability here. Yes. Check to see if you've got a 90-degree bend through your leg, the front leg. If not, shift forward. Beautiful. Triangle pose, straighten out through that left leg. Shift forward and down. We're trying to stack our shoulders. So think right shoulder over the left as your right fingertips reach towards the ceiling. Yes. Low lunge, hands frame your front foot, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. We're gonna move through that again on each side, all right? So another opportunity to fall, get back into it, all that fun stuff. 3-legged down dog, right toes high. Low lunge, foot comes in between the hands. Easy twist, left hand plants, right hand goes high, open up. Hold, your gaze is up. Revolved crescent, right arm reaches back, left arm forward. We're twisting through the midsection. We're ringing out. Yes. Crescent lunge, square off towards the front. Beautiful, everyone. Airplane arm lunge, arms reach back. And then launch off into your airplane pose. Beautiful, everyone. Chest is parallel towards the ground. Your left toes are elevated. One-legged mountain pose, left knee comes up. Figure 4, another opportunity here. Left ankle on top of that right knee. Shift your hips back. If you would like, you can challenge yourself to reach your hands towards the ground. It actually may help with some stability. If you're doing that, you're shifting your hips back. You're bending deeply through your right knee. Wherever you are, just notice. We hold a lot in our hips. They may be tight. That's all right. Slowly release, one-legged mountain pose. Left knee comes up, standing splits. Hands frame your right foot, kick that left leg high. See if you can dive just a little bit deeper. You might want to challenge yourself. Pick one hand up off the ground. You might place it behind on your calf, on the right leg. You might lift up the other one. If you fall out, that's okay. Half moon, open it up towards the left. Left arm reaches high, lift your left leg as high as you can. Challenge yourself just a little bit higher. Warrior 2, big drop step back. You're gazing forward. Nice, everyone. Triangle pose. Shift forward, down. Big opening. Low lunge, cartwheel your hands down. Downward facing dog. Set it back. 3-legged down dog, left toes high. Low lunge, foot comes in between your hands. Yes, easy twist, right hand plants, left hand goes high. Beautiful. Revolved crescent, left arm reaches back, find your twist. Yes, beautiful, this is our last time here. Crescent lunge, square off towards the front of the space. Airplane arm lunge, arms reach back, you're hinging forward, right toe is still grounded. Airplane pose, launch off. Yes, we're in flight. This might be the most travel you've done in a while, so hang on to it. There we go, y'all. One-legged mountain pose, right knee comes up. Figure 4, right ankle over that left knee. Remember, we can stay lifted. We can also reach our fingertips towards the ground. Pick whichever variation feels good. Try something different out. Exploration is the name of the flow game. Yeah, nice work, y'all. There we go, one-legged mountain pose. Lift up, Find your balance. Lots and lots of balancing here, I know. There we go, standing splits. Hands frame your left foot, reach up and back. Remember to release through the neck. Yes, beautiful work, everyone. Half moon, left hand plants, open up towards the right side. Right toes towards the right. Beautiful. I love it, I love it. Such nice expressions. There we go. Warrior two, y'all. Big drop, step back. Yes, deep bend through the left. Triangle pose, straighten out. Then shift forward. Remember to keep that slight bend in the knee. You're fully straightened out through that right leg. Low lunge, curl your hands down. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Take your time here. Little moment of catching our breath, being on both feet. I know I kept you on one foot, one hand for a while. So just take advantage of being both hands planted, both feet planted. Let's play with this. Widen out your feet. Let's release through the hip flexors. So take a bigger stance than you normally do in your down dog and just notice how that feels different. If it doesn't work for you, bring your feet closer together. Totally fine. It's nice to just kind of try out different variations so we can see how our body responds to it. Alrighty, crew. Bring your feet back to a neutral down dog. We're gonna do something similar, but we're gonna change up a little bit. So make sure to listen to my voice. Three-legged down dog, right toes high. Low lunge, step your foot in between your hands. Crescent moon. Drop your back knee down. Lift your arms up. You'll come to the top of your left foot, so no need to have your toes curled. We can either stay here, or we can drop our hands onto our front thigh, and just shift forward. Shift back. Usually we want to make sure that our knee is strapped over our ankle. Here, we're loosening up through the left hip flexor, so it's all right. We're grounded. We got that safety going. Yeah. You can stay here if you want to play with half splits. You can always straighten out through the right leg, shift back. This will feel different than our wide-legged half split since we're not in a wide-legged position. I'll blindly throw around every ugly word in my head. There we go. Wherever you are, let's come back to a crescent moon. Arms reach up. Bring your hands together in front of your chest. We're going to move into a twist. So what I want you to do is bring the outside of your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. We're gonna actively pull up, so you're twisting, you're using the contact between your left elbow and your right knee to help you further twist. Your right elbow is pointing up towards the ceiling. Feel free to stay here. You can also come onto your left toes. You can elevate your left knee high. Try it out. If it doesn't feel good, drop back down. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a little bit. I want you to think about pulling your head forward as much as you think about twisting. Your hands are glued together. They're actively pushing each other apart. Yeah. There you go. Crescent lunge. Release the twist. Reach up. Yeah, that back knee is elevated. There we go. Airplane arm lunge. Reach your hands back. Airplane pose. Launch off. We can always use a kickstand, keeping our toes on the ground if that feels better. One-legged mountain pose. Left knee comes up. Hold here. Think about pulling your left toes up towards your face. Yes. There we go. Alrighty, crew. Star pose. Open up towards the left side of your space. Beautiful. Horse pose. Your heels are in, your toes are out, you're dropping your hips low. I want you to think about being pinned towards the back of a wall. So instead of shifting your chest forward, we're gonna shift our chest back. You're pulling your knees out. Yeah, feel free to stay here. You can challenge yourself to lift up onto your toes. You can feel free to drop your hands, drop one shoulder, drop the next. Yeah, lots of options here. Nice work, everyone. Star pose, lift up. Warrior two towards the front of the room. Right toes face forward, left toes point to the left side of the room. Yeah, there we go. Triangle pose, straighten out. Shift forward. We've been here before. Yes. I don't want you to dump into the right. I want you to push your right hand away from your right shin as you open up through that right side body. Listen closely, reverse triangle. Keep your legs as they are. Your right arm is gonna slap the back of the room. Left arm can stay dangling, or you can go for a half bind. Low lunge, bend your right knee, cartwheel your hands down. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Three-legged down dog, left toes high. Low lunge, foot comes in between the hands. Crescent moon. Drop your back knee down, arms reach up. Yes. Stay here, take a back bend, or release your hands onto that front knee, shifting forwards and backwards. Yeah. There we go. Remember, we can come to the tops of our right toes. I feel like this is where I notice exactly how tight my hips are. It's like nice, but like real tight, you know? We can go for that half splits if you'd like. Come onto the heel of your left foot. Crescent moon, come back, arms reach up, back knee over ankle. Then we're gonna move into that twist. So hands come together in front of your chest. We're gonna go for that twist. Right elbow outside left knee. Find your twist before you elevate your right knee if you choose to. Totally fine to stay grounded or lift that right knee. Wherever you are, hands are pushing each other apart. Your left elbow is reaching up towards the ceiling. If your right knee is elevated, you're pushing your right heel towards the back of the space. There we go. Crescent lunge. Square yourself off towards the front. Come off of that back knee if that was dropped. Yeah. Airplane arm lunge. Come to that 45 degrees. Airplane pose. Launch off. There you go. Find your balance. Hold here. Beautiful work, everyone. Hold for 3, 2, 1. One-legged mountain pose. Right knee comes up. Yeah. Hold, lift. Star pose. Open it up towards the other side. Horse pose again. Heels in, toes out. Sink down. Whatever variation you want to take today. Stillness, movement, heels elevated. Hands on thighs. Pick what feels good. Wherever you are, you're actively pushing your back against an imaginary wall behind you. Gaze is forward. Nice work, everyone. We're here for just a few more seconds. Star pose, lift up. Warrior 2 towards the front. Big transition through those feet. Triangle pose, straighten out. Shift forward. Yes, hold here. We don't want to put too much weight through our left hand. Be active through the right fingertips. Right gaze up at them. Reverse triangle. Reach back. Low lunge, cartwheel your hands down. High plank and flow. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out in your down dog. Take what organic movement feels good. We've tried out a bunch of things. We've tried a narrow stance, a wider stance, dropping heels side to side. High plank, shift forward. Slow again, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Notice your breath. Just notice what it's feeling like. Maybe you're a little bit warmer than when you started. Maybe your heart rate is just a little bit higher. We're gonna start to cool things down. Yeah. All right, y'all. Three-legged down dog, right toes high. Half pigeon. Right knee comes behind that right wrist. Extend back through your left leg. Lift up before you hinge forward over that right leg. Stay here. If this doesn't feel good in your body, that's fine. We can lie onto our backs. We can do a supine figure 4. You're gonna lie onto your back. Your right ankle is gonna be on top of your right knee. You're gonna capture behind and pull your knees closer to your body. If you're on your back, you can use your right elbow to push your right knee further out, or your right hand. Settle in here. What was I supposed to feel? I didn't want to take chances. You might walk your hands further forward. You might rest your forehead on the ground. Let the weight of your body pull down on your hip, or use the strength of your body if you're on your back to pull your knees closer in your chest. Slowly walk your hands up towards your legs. Here's what we're gonna do. Prop your body up onto your fingertips. We're gonna swoop our left leg around. So we're gonna be seated onto our right glute, and then swoop your left leg through. You're kind of making a 4. If you're on your back, get to this figure 4 position. So the inside of your right foot is on the inside of your left leg. You're gonna rotate your torso over your left foot. We're gonna reach up, and then we're gonna fall forward. Rest your forehead as far down as you can. Remember to keep that slight bend through the knee. And then slowly release. Get to down dog in whatever way feels best for you. You might cross your legs, sweep your legs back, downward facing dog. 3-legged down dog, left toes high, half pigeon on this side. Left knee comes behind that left wrist. Lift up and then fall forward. If you're doing a supine figure 4, you'll move to the opposite side, left ankle on top of that right knee, capture behind your right leg. If reaching forward doesn't feel great in your body, no need to rest your forehead down. You can stay on forearms, or you can just stay lifted, gazing forward, keeping your chest tall. Remember, if you're lying on your back, you can always use your left elbow, left hand to push your left knee further out. We'll be here for just a few more moments. As you're here, think about something you're proud of. Maybe that's something that happened during this flow. Maybe it's something that happened earlier today, something that happened yesterday or this week. But I want each of you to identify at least one thing you're proud of. When you're ready and you feel even, lift up. Come on to the outside of your left hip. Sweep your right leg out towards the right corner. Inside of left foot comes to the inside of your right thigh. Square yourself off, lift up, and then take that fold. Lower back, hamstring, lots and lots of stretching. And slowly release. Walk your hands towards your torso. Get to downward facing dog. One last time. However feels best for you, whichever way you chose is the right way for you. Pedal it out. Take these last bits of downward facing dog. When you're ready, sweep your legs through. Come to a seated position. We'll move into a seated forward fold. So lift your hands up, slight bend in the knees, reach forward towards your toes. Reach as far forward as you can. If it doesn't feel good on your hips, you can also widen out your heels and hinge forward that way. Gaze is down. Slowly release onto your backs. Grab onto your band, your towel, whatever long piece of material you may have. What we're gonna do is we're gonna elevate our right heel towards the ceiling. And we're gonna take our towel or our band and put it on the outside of our foot. We're gonna stamp our heel up towards the ceiling. And you're gonna use your item to pull your foot closer. You can stay here. You can play with extending your right leg out to the side, opening up through the hip. Yes, beautiful. Just take whatever depth feels good for you. We're using this extra item so that we can get further depth. Sometimes if we're just like holding on with our hand, we can't go as far. If you don't have a prop, that's okay. You can keep a bend through your knees. You can use your peace fingers to grab onto your big toe and move through the same movement here. You might hold, you might go side to side. Big opening through that right side. Left arm is wherever is comfortable. Beautiful work, everyone. Take a few more moments here before we swap to the other side. When you're ready, You can release. We're gonna move to the left side. So take your prop, put it on the bottom side of your foot, lift up. Take whatever feels good. We can stay lifted, we can move our leg over to the left, we can move it over to the right, we can kind of cross it over. Play with each position. If you want to blink your eyes shut, you are more than welcome to do that. We're on our back. It's a good time to just kind of release. Take whatever last bits you need on the left side. Release your left leg. Goes long. Release your prop. There we go. Nice work, everyone. We're gonna move into legs up the wall. Stamp your heels up towards the ceiling. Instead of just one foot at a time, now we're moving with both. Point your toes down towards your face. Arms can be by your glutes. They can be out to a T. Plow pose, if you'd like. Kick your feet up and over, reaching towards the back of your space. Use your hands to support your lower back. Wherever you are, you're gazing forwards. Please don't gaze side to side. I want to protect your lovely neck. Nice work, everyone. When you're ready, slowly release. Stamp your heels down by your glutes. We're gonna rock our knees from side to side. Drop your knees to one side and then over to the other. Yeah. Feel free to hold, feel free to move. We're releasing through the back after all of our balancing, all of our twisting. Just giving it some love. Yeah. Nice work, everyone. When you're ready, happy baby pose. Grab the inside arches of your feet. Pull your knees to the outside of your torso. Yes. Rock side to side. Massage out through the lower back. You can feel free to extend long through one side or through the next. Yeah. You've made it, y'all. When you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. Forehead up to your knees. Thank your body for all the hard work you put in today. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Final resting pose. Arms and legs go long. I'll bring you all out of this in just a moment. Back to your breath. Take bigger inhale. Bigger exhale. Wiggle through the fingers and the toes. Rock your neck side to side. Take a full body stretch, extending your arms long up overhead, pointing your toes forward. Last moment of tension here, biggest stretch yet. With eyes closed, come to seated facing forward. We'll close out class just like how we started, with 3 breaths all together. Take this first breath for you, for showing up today. Big breath in, and a big breath out. Take this next breath for this incredible community of like-minded athletes. Big inhale, and release. And take this final breath for whatever or whoever you would like it to be for today. Inhale, open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Y'all did it. Y'all, thank you so much for hopping on here, for carving out 40 minutes of your time to be here today, to flow with us. We're grateful here. We hope you feel good. Go tackle the rest of your day, y'all. We'll see you back here soon.